Here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I pause at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it, though. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. DC, here is Kamaru Usman back on the proving ground here tonight, and even dating to the Ultimate Fighter back in 2015. You got the sense pretty early on that we were looking at somebody special. He was able to cap it with the UFC championship. He's back on the horse here tonight.
He has this undying belief in himself, believe that hard work, all the results will show, and they have Kamaru Usman. From the pace and pressure he put on Dos Anjos to the pace and pressure he put on Woodley, he shows now, and in those fights, why he's one of the best fighters in the welterweight division.
And he's really coming into his own when it comes to his striking. Certainly he's had a lot of standard influences in his ear. Henry Hoof, of course, Greg Jones on the wrestling side. Kamaru Usman, as he put it way back in the day, is a real problem. Steps inside the octagon, he's ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here, and keep an eye on that jab of Kamaru Usman, right? I don't have to tell a lot of you who are listening tonight that he has gone to great lengths to develop that with Trevor Whitman, and that has really helped him set up his takedowns. But he wants to box tonight. He feels like this matchup is a striking matchup for him. We'll see if he can put those words into action here tonight. All right, so the fighter lands a takedown here, early round one. Working from the top here, nice ground and pound by Belal Muhammad. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Nice.
Muhammad's pass is denied. man. Isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat. Beautiful ground strikes landed. And another strike from the top lands for him.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman, the wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed for Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point.
Usman's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it. Final seconds of round one. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Belal Muhammad. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
Do not focus on the blood. Don't worry about the cut. Just protect it.
All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. Able to rip the body there. Oh, uppercut lands. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And that can't feel good. Another uppercut landed by Usman. So the swelling at this point appears to be critical. UFC President Dana White to our left looks concerned. What's the referee waiting for?
I mean, the time is now to pull the plug on this fight. I don't think anyone would have a problem with saying tonight's just not his night. Sure, he's tough. We don't want to see a guy's toughness on display to this level to try to stay in the fight. Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not, just gotta be careful here.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Muhammad's in half guard. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Usman getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Another ground and pound strike lands. Usman going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal today.
Well, these gentlemen are absolutely going at it. Let's see who'll have the upper hand. Oh, nice judo toss for him there. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Good work from the top here by Muhammad. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Kamaru Usman. 30 seconds to go in round 2. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Hey, stop.
All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
It's going to be a brawl, okay? We knew it was going to be bloody, all right? You need to protect this cut, though. You know he's going after it. Protect it.
All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Usman's cut, not getting blood in his eyes per se, but that is a huge gash on the cheek. Kind of looks like a slot machine right now, and if we get in between rounds, the ringside physician and the cut man are going to have their work cut out for them.
Great timing on that double leg.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Belal Muhammad. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
But
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Muhammad's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
Usman's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound here. Usman's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Usman's eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Usman's right back to the full mount here. Nice positional control here. Oh, looked like an elbow there from the top by Usman. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now.
Don't worry about the blood, okay?
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots, one big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Usman gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
You buy the ticket.
All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight.
That was nice.
Usman's back inside control here. Oh, good ground and pound here.
Watch yourself. Control the wrist. Grab the wrist. Grab
Getting him out here.
Scramble. Pummel out. Get yourself up.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Muhammad's in half guard. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here.
Now he's going full mount.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Kamaru Usman. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Relentless pressure from the top by Usman.
Let's go.
In the half guard.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Under a minute to go in the round. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Great high output fight thus far. Both fighters incurring damage. Seems like whoever can dig deeper is probably going to win.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who's tougher. You know, when you have an evenly matched fight like this, a war, you don't know who's going to get their hand raised. Both of these men have fought beautifully tonight, and both have had their moments.
All right, man, we got ourselves a fight here. All right, we knew this. Don't worry about the cut. We got it under control. Just do not focus on the blood. Don't worry about the cut. Just protect it. You need to go after it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks. 5th and final round. So he blocks the strike and now counters with a jab. Length doesn't always tell the story, but in this one, it has certainly been a factor. Usman gets the single leg takedown. What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting.
Circling to his right.
Oh, he's spraying blood now. Holy smokes.
Takedown defense holds up.
Another big takedown.
All right, getting late in the fight right now, DC. Dream fight for the fans, maybe not so much for the judges. It's been back and forth.
It's been so close. I would not want to be sitting at the judges' table right now. I don't know who's winning this fight. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Kamaru Usman. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Usman.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's got to be careful here. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his opponent.
He's a bloody mess, Jay. He's been beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now the cut is at a stage that I don't know if he's going to be able to be in there much longer.
All right, here we go with the final minute of what has been unquestionably the fight of the night, back and forth on both sides, and referee has thought about stopping things. I'm glad he stayed out.
Yeah, I'm glad that he didn't put himself in this fight. We needed to see this one to completion, or as long as we have gotten to see the fight. There have been some bleak moments for both. Both of these guys are covered in blood. Both of these guys have been battered and bruised, but neither one of them lost the desire to fight. It's been so fun to watch. I cannot wait for this last minute.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Usman. Back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so the fight goes the distance. Both guys had their moments, but there was a striking advantage, albeit slight, and perhaps that'll be enough for him to get his hand raised tonight.
It should be enough. I mean, when you watch the fight, you understand that you are watching two of the best mixed martial artists in the world. But it did look like he did just enough to earn a competitive decision.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman!
All right, so judges' scorecards are needed. They are rendered, and they go to Kamaru Usman, your winner tonight by decision. I thought he fought pretty well tonight.
Well, I mean, we knew when his decision was going to be ready, it was going to be Usman. He fought well. He did everything he needed to do in order to earn this victory.